And now, your ABC6 Stormtracker Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
I'll start off the weekend, obviously a bit wet with the rainfall coming down. Some areas picking up 1-2 inches of rain. But once the rain moved out, Halloween was great. The day was nice. And then the evening was great for the trick-or-treaters. And I had so many trick-or-treaters at the house this year. Big change after the COVID 2020. And it was nice to have a whole bunch of people stop by. Cute little costumes. And it was gorgeous last night. And it's beautiful today. Sunshine, great color. Temperatures in the 60s today. And a really great way to kick off the week for your Monday, where temperatures are still in the 60s right now in Taunton and New Bedford and also at TF Green. If you're not in the 60s, you're really close. Some upper 50s like in Attleboro and Smithfield. Coventry right now, 57 degrees. But the temperature trend is down the rest of the week. We have by far hit our warmest temperature of the week. Closed the book on October. We were playing the game of whether or not we would finish top of the list, warmest of all time Octobers. We ended up top 3, finishing the month with an average temperature of 59.8 degrees, which is the high and low temperature of every day combined, averaged out, and therefore a very warm October. It also ended up turning out to be quite wet with the rainfall total getting up to close to 6 inches of rainfall. Some areas even a little bit more than that. And that ranks top 15 too. So much of the month was dry, but we really went out with a splash. And we couldn't quite keep that top spot for the temperature. And speaking of cooling things off, how about a chilly night tonight? Take you all the way back in the mid to upper 30s. Coast will be a little bit milder. And there'll be partly to mostly cloudy skies. And not as bright tomorrow, but not quite chilly yet. Temperatures a little cool tonight, but tomorrow still rebounding back to the mid-50s for your daytime highs. 55 seems quite popular. 54 for Burrillville, 56 in Pawtucket. And tomorrow is more of a partly sunny day. Instead of mostly sunny skies like we had out there today, there'll be a little bit more cloud cover, not just for Rhode Island, but for southeastern Mass as well. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, temperatures in the mid-50s. The real change will start to take place as we go into tomorrow night. And that's when a cold front will swing through the area and it will drop the temperatures. So tomorrow still mid-50s, not bad. You wake up, it's a little cool. You expect that this time of year for early November. And then we take you up into the 50s in the afternoon. And I don't quite have a sunshine icon there. There's a little cloud cover mixed in, but overall, not a bad day. Cold fronts off to our west, out towards the Great Lakes. You see some showers working through upstate New York. Not worried about any kind of rainfall. This front will swing through here tomorrow night. And when it moves through, it's going to be moisture starved. And what I mean by that is not a lot of rain in the forecast, but it will bring that next layer of cooler air in. So we were 60s today, mid-50s tomorrow, and then we drop it back to around 50 for the rest of the week into the weekend. These are your daytime highs. Some locations probably Thursday morning may not even touch 50 degrees, and that's not counting the overnight lows that will be in the low to mid-30s, and a real good chance of some frost or freeze across the area, especially for that Thursday morning, which looks to be quite cold. So here's the frontal boundary I just showed you. It'll start to make its way east as we go into the day for tomorrow. That's why I've added a little bit of cloud cover and kept it more of a partly sunny day. You see some showers associated with the front, behind it, and in front of it. I do think as the front swings through, best chance of showers will likely be offshore or just kind of clip Nantucket sometime Tuesday evening. A lot of cloud cover through the evening hours. But once the front swings south and east, the rain moves out, the clouds move out. You get back into sunshine for Wednesday, albeit just a little cooler. Instead of mid-50s, you drop it back down to 50. Now, when I show you the 7-day forecast, it's going to be really, really quiet. There's a couple of asterisks to throw in here. There's 2 potential coastal lows, one for Friday and one for early next week. I have kept them offshore at this time and therefore have left it dry. So the one thing that we have to focus on is the potential for those storms. And also don't forget, daylight saving time begins this weekend. You're going to want to drop those clocks back 1 hour. That's going to change the sunset. And by Sunday evening, that sun sets at 4:32 p.m. as the daylight gets a little shorter as we go into this weekend. John?
We have time later. We can debate savings time, because I know that